Hey all you gamers out there, it's 2012 and you know what that means. If the Mayan calendar was right, we only have one more year of gaming left. Sucks, doesn't it? Dang.
They're already here. The Elder Scrolls told of their return. Their defeat was merely a delay. To the time after Oblivion opened. When the sons of Skyrim would spill their own blood. But no one wanted to believe they even existed. And when the truth finally dawns, it dawns in fire.
The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim is one of those games that people have looked forward to for many years. And for good reason. Bethesda has exceeded its predecessor in many ways, at least in my opinion, and even people who aren't fans of the genre can appreciate this game and get just as addicted, so it's definitely something you need to check out. The story this time around centers on the idea that dragons are being resurrected and released in the world of Skyrim. This, of course, brings in your character, who is known as the Dragonborn, meaning that he or she has the soul of a dragon. This also means that they can expel magical energies using shouts, which is their version of the dragon language that your character has command over. These shouts can range from fire breath, ice breath, taming a wild animal, and even the most famous one being the Fus Roda shout, which expels a force of energy that sends your enemies, and sometimes allies, flying distances away. And of course has created many videos such as this.
In their tongue, he's Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
And I won't lie, it's fun. I do it all the time, and I get in trouble for it. But I pay off my debts, it's okay. The graphics in this game are phenomenal. The world itself is so vast and beautifully detailed, and there's always real-time events going on around you, including dragons attacking random cities, villages, and of course you, at the most inopportune times. Like other games in the series, your personal decisions affect the way the people view your character, the townspeople may see you as a criminal, and if you piss off the wrong person, they'll even hire assassins to come and kill you. So, if you're going to be a big jerk, you better be willing to pay the price. Much like the previous Elder Scrolls games, you can train your character in many various ways. They can be a really tough warrior type, a stealthy thief or assassin, an archer, or a mage with various classes of magic to choose from. Each class also has a multiple talent tree option that allows you to customize their specific skills in different ways, such as their area of expertise, their weapon and armor skills, and also their trade skills, such as blacksmithing. Each level that you gain earns you 1 perk point that you can spend on talents in the tree. You don't have to spend them right away, however, if you want to save them for something that's maybe higher up in the skill tree that you need a few more levels for. The main story in this game, however, is not that eventful. I found that a lot of the guild-based missions, such as the Mages Guild or the Thieves Guild, were a lot more epic and entertaining than the main story quest. And this is considering that I had 60 hours of gameplay before I even really touched the main quest. So I just feel that the main quest line was a little too short. That's all. Hopefully in the next installment they'll make it a little more vast and interesting. The difficulty varies based on, well, other than the difficulty setting, you're also affected by your own character's personal weaknesses. With that, they allow you to hire or command someone to follow you, and they will fight for you, perform actions such as opening doors, chests, and accidentally triggering a trap that you know might be there. And also, they have plenty of room to help you carry some stuff in your inventory, which comes in handy a lot. So, in the early stages of the game, at least, I recommend having a follower, and not just to carry everything for you, but they can also be quite the lifesavers. Much like most RPGs these days, you can also get married in this game, and North America needs to take a lesson from this game, seeing as though my male warrior could marry a male. Get with it. The soundtrack is one of the best I've ever heard in an RPG, and sometimes I would just find myself standing there listening to the music, staring down over a vast valley of waterfalls, and it was just a really cool experience. And people who argue that video games are not art really need to play this game, because there are so many artistic moments and detail in this game that it's unbelievable that people believe that. I could go on all day describing how cool this game is and all the details about it and the ways to level up and the ways to train your character and all this stuff, but it would take literally all day to explain it. So all I have to say about this game is that it is a game that you should definitely give a shot. Even if you don't like RPGs or you don't like first-person RPGs, you can play in third person. It's okay, it's just as good. And this game is just one of those types of games that really allow you to take control over everything that goes on. And it's so hard to describe one personal experience because everybody plays differently. You can play your character as a good guy, a bad guy, a mediocre guy. You could be all these different class types. You can master different skills, travel to cities in a different order, do quests in whatever order you want. So every time you play is a different experience. And that's something that makes the game worth coming back to once you finished it. I finally finished it after 2 months, and I have to say, it is one of the best games I've ever played. And stick around because we have 2 more boys to give you some more gaming reviews to kick off 2012. So stick around and give us all your comments and ideas that you may have, and let us know what you think. If you like Skyrim or you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If not, or you just don't want to look at my face anymore, give us a thumbs down, and we'll take that to heart. So, with that, have a great afternoon, and Happy New Year.